Hi guys, welcome to Vishal Explains. I'm Vishal and today I'll be talking about introduction and basic concepts in C. So what is C? C is a programming language. What type of programming language? C is a general purpose and procedure oriented programming language. It is a very popular language that is used to write system and application softwares. The softwares which are written in C are Git, Python, Windows and Linux. C also supports structured programming, lexical variable scopes, recursion, and static typing. All these will be seen in the later videos. Character sets in C. There are four types of character set in C. They are as follows: letters, digits, special characters, and white spaces. Letters are like A to Z, like you have A, B, C, D, and so on. Digits are numbers like 0 to 9, then 0 to 15, etc. Then special characters are like plus, minus, multiplication symbol, division symbol, open brackets, close brackets, etc. White spaces are normal single space, then tab space and backspace. Tokens in C. Tokens are the smallest part of any programming language. In C, there are six types of tokens. They are keywords, identifiers, strings, special characters, and operators. All this will be seen in detail in the coming slides. So, keywords and identifiers. What are keywords? Keywords, as the name suggests, they play a key role in the programming language. So then this means that they have a predefined meaning and it cannot be changed. Identifiers, they are user defined names and consist of sequence of letters, digits and underscores. So as the name suggests, they are used to identify a value. Variables and constants. Variables. Variables, as the name suggests, are variable. This means that they are a container that contains data and that data can be changed later on in the program. Constants. Constants are constant. This means that the value cannot be changed once they are declared. Types of constants. In C language, there are two types of constants, numeric constants and character constants. Numeric constants, as the name suggests, contain numbers. So there are two types of numeric constants, integer constants and floating point constants. Integer constants take integers that are positive, negative or 0. Floating point constants also take integers that are positive, negative or 0. And you may ask, what is the difference between the two? In integers, a whole number is taken. So example, you put minus 5.5, only minus 5 will be taken. Similarly, if you put 5.3, only 5 will be taken. So the 0.3 will be discarded. But whereas in floating point constants, if you put 5.3, the whole 5.3 is counted. The 0.3 is not discarded. Okay, now let's go to character constants. In character constants, you have single character constant, string character constant, and backslash constants. So in single character constant, as the name suggests, are enclosed in single quotes. So this has only one character or a single character, like A, which is enclosed in single quotes, Z, that is enclosed in single quotes. String constant. String constant, as the name suggests, has a string of characters. That means it has more than one characters enclosed in double quotes. Backslash constant. Backslash constant, as the name suggests, start with the backslash, like backslash n, backslash t, backslash r, etc. Let's see a practical example by going to the code editor. Let's make a new file called basic.c. Basic.c now will be adding the header files, that is stdio.h. So stdio.h. We add this line or this header file for the input and output statements like printf, scanf, gets, puts, etc. So now let's write the main function. Now let's write the main function. So here I'm writing void main, and here I'll be declaring a variable. So I'll be writing the syntax for declaring the variable is data type variable name. Here data type and variable name is compulsory, and the value is not compulsory. You can declare it in a separate line also, and to end all this we use a semicolon. So example, we'll take a number. So int number equal to 10. So this is the variable. This is how you declare a variable. Now we have learned that variable can change its value during the program. So to prove this, I'll print the value of the number. So it should first print 10. So we'll do %d. %d is the format specified for the printf function, which indicates that the variable that you're going to print is an integer. So number, end it with a semicolon. Now we'll change the value of number. So we'll make the number 20 now. After making it 20, again we'll print the number. Now we'll run this command gec basic.c -o exe/basic. This command compiles basic.c and makes the exe, or makes the compiled version of this program in the exe folder. So it's compiled, and then I'll run this program to run basic.exe. So first it gives 10, then it gives 20. So if I put a new line here, it's clear. Old value new value. Now if I compile it again and run it again, old value is 10, new value is 20. This is done. Now constants. So how do you declare constants? Now I'll be commenting all this so that it doesn't run always. So there are two ways to declare constants. So one is using #define, or using the const keyword. So it will be const and the syntax for variable. So now if I put const int number equal to 10, and if I type the Same program again, but I'll uncomment it here. Uncomment it here. It will give me an error. I'll compile this for you. See, it gives an error saying uh, assignment of read only value number. That means because it's a constant variable and constant do not change, so you cannot change it uh, during the runtime or once it's declared. So once it's declared as 10, you cannot change it to 20. Now let's see keywords. So example, I put void, then what did I use? um, I used int, example float also, then double, char, while, for, if, else, switch. All these are keywords. We can see this or we can know this because it gets highlighted in pink. So now example, I put something else, like if I put IFF, is it highlighted? No, so it's not a keyword. Then let me say math, it's not highlighted, it's not a keyword, but it's a variable. So we have different type of constants. So we'll declare a multi-line string for this, or multi-line comment. So we have different type of constants. So types of constants, and so then we have first one as numeric numeric constants. Then we have character constants, as we saw in the PPT. Right. So under numeric constants, we have integer constants and floating point constants. Then under character constants, we have single character constants, string constants, and we have backslash, the constants. Okay, so first one is numeric constants. Here numeric constants, wait, so numeric constants, and floating point. So here we have like int equal to 10, then again int, let's say float float equal to 10. We'll put same 10 and we'll see what happens. Then double is longer float, that's it. So num double is equal to 10, again 10. Now we'll print these three values. Printf percentage d, format specifier for int, number int. Now do the same thing for float, but percentage f and percentage lf. For float it is f, so num float, and for double it is num double, and it is lf. So there's no error, yeah, no error. So I run this command again for compiling and this for executing. And oh yeah, I forgot, /n 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 and integer value float value and double value. See, so integer value doesn't take any floating point. It means nothing is there, it's a whole number. In floating, in the float value, it takes after. So now here, even if I put 10.5 or 10.578, 576, sorry, and if I recompile, run, here you get 10, 10.576, and double is 10 because here it's 10. And the difference between float and double is float gives float has a lesser range than double. Now let's see character constants. So okay, we leave this like that, and character constants, which comes in the single character string and back slash constants, right? So for this the data type is char only, but only difference is in string constant you take an array. This we'll be seeing arrays later, but for now just remember that for taking string you need to take an array of characters. Let's say alphabet equal to single quote a. This is for single character constant. So then for string constant char name of, let's say, 10 equal to Vishal. Here I am taking string size is 10, so it can hold up to 10 characters. My name has 6 characters, so 4 characters are wasted. Then char of backslash, let's say new line equal to backslash n. Here if you see backslash n is highlighted in pink, that means the escape sequence or a non-graphical sequence or a non-graphical character. identifier. Now let me print all the three. So printf %c for character alphabet, %s for string name, and normal %c again for backslash character, because it is only one character that is enclosed in single quotes. New line you won't be able to see, but there will be a blank line that indicates that this character has been printed. So now let me recompile and run this. Say \n. I have not put a \n here. \n, and \n. Even in the programs here, we have used \n to print it on a new line. As we can see the escape sequence. See, here it prints a new line which is blank, and then it ends.